Just wanna be your girl. It is 9 p.m. now that I'm filming this, and today showed me that, you know, healing is not linear, and it's important that you start to give yourself grace. Well, me in this case, I made a couple videos ago about like trying to get out of this depressive episode I find myself in, and I was making good progress, but today I didn't go to class. I just like stayed inside here, and I was in such a negative headspace, and I felt bad because I was in such a negative headspace. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I can't keep living my life like this. And it was very hard for me to see any positive. But I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and one thing she like forced me to do was, she's like, I need you to thank God for 10 things, right? And I thought she was joking. I'm like, are you serious right now? But I could find like over 10 things that I'm grateful for. I think it's nice because today is actually Canadian, well, the day I'm filming this is Canadian Thanksgiving. I don't know when this is actually gonna like, if I'm gonna post this, but that's beside the point. The point here that I'm saying healing is not linear, because I am not happy with how I am now, but if I was like this time last year, hallelujah. This time last year I was a part-time student because I could not for the life of me do school, right? I mean, it doesn't help when you are worrying about money. Because I was doing track this time last year, I didn't have the opportunity to work, and because I couldn't work, I couldn't like afford groceries. I don't really have that problem this year. I have a new problem of like, I do feel a bit overworked, but at the same time, I'm lucky that I can even find work to be able to max out my 20 hours to be working, right? I'm also happy now, like, yes, I do struggle, but it's not to the point of say, OMG, like I have to do a reduced course load and I can't be a full-time student, right? I liken this to also, like, if you see like any stock, like the S&P, they always tell you to invest long-term, because long-term, like the S&P, like the thought is that the economy will go up, right? And I think it's like that in my life, that like you will have these dips, but long-term things will go up, right? And as I am today, I'm not happy how it turned out, but I will give myself grace that, okay, I'm still doing better. This, my place as I see it now, it like, for as I am now, this place is not like clean. Like, it looks like someone lives here, but it's like, if my mom were to just show up, I'm like, oh my god, mom, like I was busy with school, fine. This time last year, I could not keep my place clean for the thing. Like, you could not walk in my room. There were clothes everywhere. I had difficulty doing my dishes. Like, it was horrible. I think even like before I took my leave back in like December 2021, I got like an email from residential services about like, because they do like room checks, and that my room was like a mess, right? I just had clothes everywhere. I just couldn't do it, right? That's when I'm sitting here with like, I'm not in my pajamas, right? That would not happen this time last year, that I went to go just shower, brush my teeth, even though, okay, my hair's not like done, but I could go outside. I would be okay, fine going outside like this, right? And again, I am so grateful that I'm no longer in that spot, and if I do find myself in that spot, I know how to deal with it. Like right now, acknowledging that this is just a phase. There have been times when I've been like really happy, like in the summer was great, right? And then, as I said before, there are times when I was like really down, but what makes this time different from those times I was really down is that I know there's light to the other side, right? I know that there is something worth fighting for. This time last year, I didn't know if I was going to make it to 21, if I'm being so serious, by my own hand. But now I'm thinking about post-grad and like being 22, like I'm actively thinking towards the future, and I'm very happy about that, right? I actually care about school. Like this one, I'm like, oh my god, I didn't go to class, like, because I care about school. If I didn't care, or like that wasn't a thing on my mind, like this time last year, who cares, right? So that's definitely one thing. And as I'm saying it now, I'm not gonna go to sleep on this note. I'm gonna actually pause this video, come back, because I'm gonna shower again, and I'm going to leave this house. I'm gonna make sure by the end of the day I'm gonna leave this house. I don't know, I might go see one of my friends, I might go to the gym, but by God who made me, I am not just going to sleep. So I'm gonna put a pause on this. I am finally at the gym. It's almost like 12 a.m. so I will not be here for so long, but I continue the streak of going to the gym, which is important to me, and I'm very happy that I like left the house. I did not want to go. I was like, oh, I looked like this, I look like that, but I'm like, I'm gonna force myself to go. It doesn't matter how I look. I don't know how long I'm gonna be there for. I'm probably just gonna like walk on the treadmill just to say I was here today, because it's really about the habit of me leaving my house every day. I really want to stop like whole days like not leaving my house, because that like doesn't help. And in me coming here, I had to show a lot of like self-compassion, because I was like in my head like, oh my god, like I'm making a big deal that I left my house, da da da. But I have to acknowledge that, you know, I'm going through something. It's not like I'm feeling this type of way because it's fun or like for attention. Like, I don't like when people like in my real life know that these things happen, which is a thing on and of itself, but it's not like I'm doing this for attention or because it's like fun or whatever. I really am like trying to do my best here, and in acknowledging that, it's easier for me to like be like, okay, Emily, you're trying your best, let's go. Yeah, but it still is hard, but I have to know that healing is not linear and to practice self-compassion. But thank you.